Visions lasting for years. Starting up again. Nothing is permanent. Will be what's in your head. Yeah. Is there a way to turn on the marketplace tags in Free Flight? Or not Free Flight? Ba-dum boom ba-da, ba-dum boom ba-da, ba-dum boom ba-dum. Lost inspiration. Did I? Ba-doom 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 ba-da ba-doom boom ba-da ba-doom ba-da ba-doom ba-doom. Let me see that vape, please. Yas, where you get to do a fancy... Yeah, that's fine. And it off. Sweet. All right.
Ground service, this is flight JJC 1114, parking 11. Clear to start passenger boarding.
Understood, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Ah! Ah!
Ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
God, do we have a full cabin?
Your guest today is Mr. Malik.
Sup, you
Who's on to go to
fuckers?
Twin Lakes. He's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for him. Please give him
Sweet,
your
let's get
warmest
going.
welcome on behalf of the company. Have a good flight, Captain.
Sure will.
Kilo Golf Golf, India traffic.
I don't want that.
Cessna, November 145 tree. 1 is taxiing to runway tree 1. Kilo Golf Golf, India traffic.
You run.
Kilo Golf Golf, India traffic. Cessna, November 145 tree 1. Taking off runway tree 1. East departure, Kilo Golf Golf, India traffic.
Feet step down. I called you when the time is right. Are you in or are you out? All right, let's get in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my company, I would like to thank you for flying with us today on this flight to Twin Lakes. We are prepared for takeoff, so please ensure your seatbelts are correctly fastened and your electronic devices are turned off or in airplane mode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Step down. Beautiful. Feet step down. Sweet. In the air. And get everything on. And we're gonna go up to, let's see, we're going odd. So we'll start out at 5,500. We'll climb at a rate of 72 knots.
Cessna 5 Tree 1. Radar contact 1 mile south of India Alpha 09er 2000. Altimeter 29er 86.
Approach Cessna November 145 tree 1. 1 mile south of India Alpha 09er 2300.
Excuse me?
Request IFR to 5 kilo 6. Ready to copy.
Cessna November 14531 is cleared to 5 Kilo 6 Airport as filed. Squawk Tree 051.
Cessna November 145, Tree 1 cleared to 5 Kilo 6 Airport as filed. Squawk Tree 051.
Cessna 5 Tree 1, read back correct. Radar contact 2700. Altimeter 2986 turn, left heading Tree 05. Resume all navigation, climb and maintain 4000.
Turn left heading Tree 05. Proceed on course, climb and maintain 4000.
Cessna 5
Cessna
Tree
5 Tree 1.
1 contact Chicago Center on 127.05. Good day.
127.05 for Cessna 5 Tree 1. Chicago Center, Cessna November 145 Tree 1 is at 3,000.
Welcome everybody to the chat. We're just doing some, you know,
Cessna November
fancy
145 Tree 1,
missions.
Chicago Center, altimeter 2986, radar contact, continue.
Long flight. Anybody taking off up here? Anybody gonna fly with the Jeziorski? The Jazzy M&M. That's me. That's right. That's me. That's right. That's me. Damn right. I am H-I-M. The Jazzy M&M. That's me. That's right. That's me. That's right. That's me. Damn right. I know he says Gen Z, but fuck it. And since we're IFR, we'll bring her down to 5,000.
Captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of First Class Wings on flight JJC 1114. We are currently
I don't
cruising
want
at
this on.
altitude of 3,300 feet at an airspeed of 70 knots. It's 3:34 p.m. and are expecting to land in Twin Lakes approximately at 5:31 p.m. local time. Current temperature of 26 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Cessna 5 Tree 1, you are 900 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 4,000 altimeter 2975.
No. Oh, did I not ask?
Descend and maintain 4,000, Cessna 5 Tree 1. Chicago Center, Cessna 5
Cessna 5 Tree 1, maintain present altitude.
There's somebody. Who's playing?
Maintain present altitude, Cessna 5 Tree 1.
I saw a flashy down there. Guess not.
Cessna 531, contact Chicago Center on 132.8. Good day.
121.8.
2.8, Cessna 531. Chicago Center, Cessna
132.8.
November
Oh, God.
14531, 5000. Cessna November 14531, Chicago Center, altimeter 2978. Radar contact. Continue to MLR to Scran.
Continue. You're not the same, you've changed. I don't need you anyway, you're not the person. That's what this song reminds me of. Oh, skin receiver. Eyes, 'cause it's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, bullshit. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. I push my fingers into my eyes, and the only thing that slowly stops the ache, but it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. No. All I got is insane. I put fingers into my eye. Slowly stops the ache. The things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends. It pushes its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. There we go.
You're on guard. Can we cut this out? Well, you, my good sir, are on guard.
That's so irritating. Some of these songs, man. I've been down this road before. Creature of the night. I'm terrified, there's nowhere left to hide. In fact, that I'm a half horse, half man. How could she ever understand that I'm a half horse, half man? In the door and says that a half horse, half man. Where's that man? I'm a horse, half man.
Come on, y'all, be professional.
Jesus. Oh, it's a frictionless wipe, and now I'll be here all night. I slide across a one-ply like I'm gliding on ice. Is that a frictionless wipe? My hand is cramping tonight. I made a human mudslide. Every wipe is now white. I had a frictionless wipe. frictionless wipe, and now I'll be here all night. Oh man, I just found the MX vs. ATV Unleashed soundtrack. God, some of these songs. Just no good music, Jesus. We are scientists in our lab, looking through the microscope. Little glass slides, they never lie. How can this phone line cope? I've never seen anything like it before, and we've got a mind of its own. Don't turn your back, stupid science world, as it's reaching for the telephone. Clee clee. Amoeba, 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 amoeba. God, what a good song. Haven't heard it in so long. But I want it. Boo doo loop. Boo doo doo boo loop. Boo doo doo boo loop. Boop boop. Ba-doop boop. Boop boop. Ba-doop boop. Boop boop. Ba-doop boop. Why? What of it? I'm wearing them. This game's a lot better with rag forward. You gotta wash your ass. You gotta wash your ass. You gotta brush your teeth. Enough to be funky. I was only half conscious through that, by the way. You gotta wash your ass.
Cessna 531, contact Chicago Center on 133.905. Good day.
123.905.
133.905 for Cessna 531. Chicago Center, Cessna November 14531, 5000.
Cessna November 14531, Chicago Center, altimeter 2980, radar contact, continue to JNSNN under trend.
a beautiful morning. Chasing that sun. Getting nice, so I went outside, dodged mosquitoes and heat waves, and run and hide 'cause these geese get wild, but that's the Canadian way. Sun shining, now we're hiding all indoors for weeks. It's Canada, spark our cars won't start outside the hockey rink. In Canada's where we're going. You know it's gonna be cold and it's gonna be snowing. Oh, if Canada's where we're going, everything's gonna be frozen. It's gonna be snowing. Sun's done shining, now we're hiding all indoors for weeks. It's Canada, the place we love, the land of bears and geese. So cold.
Cessna 531, contact Chicago Center on 118.75. Good day.
Going to 118.75, Cessna 531. Chicago Center, Cessna, November 14531, 5000. Cessna November 14531, Chicago Center, altimeter 2980, radar contact, continue to Alex underscore.
Just in case I got curious, so I can't even open it. And I realized I don't miss it. I truly don't care. Every time I do manage to find a way to open it, I just go, why am I here? And I just close it. It really is nothing.
It's honestly the best.
And
I came back, look, you know me, I love the internet. I have a lot of fun on it, but also, I wouldn't, like, be crying. Like, I can live if the internet went down in a solar flare event or something. You get used to it. I came back and I opened it, and it was like 2 National Guardsmen were shot by an assassin. Fuck, I cannot deal with fucking politics right now. And I took my phone down and went to that. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah. So, for those who don't know, people are a little worried about Metroid Prime. What is the new one called? Beyond.
Chicago Center,
all I know is it's 4,
Cessna November 14531, request denied.
From what I've heard, people are kind of skeptical on it from some trailers that have been dropping and some previews that are coming out, and everyone's kind of like,
Cessna 531, request 4000.
Actually, this might be
People
not
are
good.
scared.
Cessna 531, descend and maintain 4000.
Waiting for a new Metroid Prime for ages. They dropped Metroid Dread.
Descend and maintain 4000, Cessna 531.
But people
Yeah,
are
Cessna
waiting for years
531,
for a
you
new
can cancel IFR.
Prime game.
Continue VFR to your destination.
It comes out tomorrow, by the way. We're currently recording today on the
Chicago Center,
It comes out
Cessna
tomorrow.
531. Cancel IFR at this time. Cessna 531, IFR flight plan is canceled now. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1 is flight 0. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Funny enough,
Good day.
I haven't played much, but I'm very familiar with it. Like I've watched speed runs. Pretty iconic. I've heard a lot of the music.
I love the music. The music, it's like it has its own personality as Metroid music, including even the 8-bit music and the orchestral music. It is all so good. And one of the big things about Metroid is that you have a sense of isolation. You're this lone bounty hunter. You're in a solar system alone. You have no friends with you. There's nobody talking to you. You may get like a transmission saying, we need you to go down and investigate the signal, this rogue signal, Samus. And then the only signs of life you encounter are the enemies, and that's it, and they don't talk to you. They're just like the only life forms. And it is nice, so they changed all that.
How do I hide the fucking user list? The camera's really small for me. Did Discord change again?
Upper right. There's an X. Wait,
Right.
Oh, user list.
Yeah, like half of my stream is just the people in this call, and it's like Discord keeps updating every fucking week now, and I don't know where shit is. Like, I guess I'll figure it out. It's not too important. Yeah, I don't. Oh my god.
What does your screen look like? You'll have to describe it, and I can probably help you.
So. Taking up like a third of my screen, and it's smushing your video to the right side. And it's like, I don't know how to hide that part. I've hidden everything else so I can get full
Cannot
screen, but
hide. I don't think you can hide.
are you fucking kidding?
I don't think you ever. How small is your screen?
No, I think I've got a workaround. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, Metroid Prime, or
Because
sorry,
you went a
Metroid
bit
in
further.
general. Big thing of Metroid that I do know is a feeling of isolation. You know, you arrive on an alien planet, things are weird and creepy, and like it's a fairly dark feeling series for Nintendo. It definitely has this air of like, ooh, what's mysterious, big spooky planet. Like, I remember in Metroid Dread, specifically, the AI you talk to sounds extremely menacing and very, like, kinda, hey, Samus, go do this, don't ask questions, go fuck yourself. And then in Metroid Prime, you can scan corpses. I played the beginning of that one. And, like, one of the corpses, it's like, oh, its neck was fucking broken and it died. And it's like, oh my god, this is, like, dark for Nintendo. Like, very, very dark sci-fi series
It's like
for
a nice,
Nintendo.
I'm on my own. It's fun
Yes.
for all ages. Like, as a child, I'm on my own and I'm discovering. The scanning is like half the fun of it too, by the way. It's like you discovering things. You scanning these alien glyphs, and your AI is translating them in your helmet and whatnot. Okay, here's a new one. So, like, biggest part, there's no NPCs. You don't have companions. No one's talking to you. I don't even remember if, like, your ship has an AI on it or anything, or if it talks to you, but I don't think so. It was just logbooks. Alright, well, the new one has NPCs, and here's what that sounds like.
Sarge!
Armstrong, you alright?
I'm good. You?
Yes.
While I was waiting, I was studying this hologram and I just... Wow.
Oh no.
Samus, it's really you. I don't even know what to say. Is this a new suit? It's amazing. I love it. I love it so
Private.
much. Yes, sir.
They're doing the modern Halo thing. Oh no. Where Master Chief shows up and everyone can't shut up about, oh my god, you're Master Chief. Oh my god. Wow.
Yes.
Oh no.
Damn it, they just dropped some new footage today too that I wanted to play, but I didn't note it down. Where there's a big battle scene, and your character, as Samus, you walk out, and the scene itself is really cool. There's a bunch of like space fighting going on, and there's like a... Okay, here, I found it. Alright, watched it. See if you can note notice something.
Sure.
Big mech, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, big space battle. This feels very Halo, which I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Person playing this sucks dick.
Wait, can you hear that?
What did he say?
Help me out with this guy or something like that. Yes, they are now yelling. They're now doing the
They're
modern game
making
thing.
Halo. They're making Halo. Why are they making
That's
Halo?
what everyone's saying. It really
Why?
is just Halo. Like, over here, we need your help.
What?
And
That's not Metroid. What?
yes, that is what everybody's pointing out. And now here's the companion. They give you this, like, quirky.
Oh no. Oh, it's Marvel dialogue.
Okay.
Oh God.
It is. It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't seen this yet, but let me guess. Samus shows up and he's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I'll just be over here if you need me." Oh, I won't bother you anymore, Samus. Sorry.
Hey, Sam, it's Aaron! Help me out! Please get me down. I'll just stay right here.
I fucking called it! Yeah! I fucking called it word for word. Oh, it's so predictable.
I know.
God damn it, I hate this shit.
I think it's working.
No, okay. This is terrible.
Yeah, this is okay. So
No, I mean this part. Hold up, pay attention.
Oh, sorry.
It's like Rick and Morty, and he's Morty.
He dropped his funny little pistol.
Yeah, he went, oh, jeez, Rick,
This
a little
looks
help.
like shit. Like, this just actually looks like shit. The gameplay doesn't even look worth that. Oh, man.
The gameplay on its own would be, like, this looks cool. When he's shutting the fuck up, this looks fun.
Yeah,
I would
it
play
looks
this.
fine. But, like, I would not suffer through all this other
then-
shit for that. Oh, jeez, Rick!
We're good. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm coming down. I'm a specialist with Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this. These X7s stick a little. Come on. If you really want to shoot something, maybe try that piston.
Player
for telling
immediately
us.
walks away from that.
Immediately walks away, and they did the God of War thing. Did you notice where he's like, just shoot the piston? Hey, why don't you throw your axe at that thing over there?
It's modern
Yeah.
game design. It's 100% modern game design where characters never shut up and they're always telling you what to do, and I can't stand that. I'm not buying that game. That's already convinced me I'm good. I'm alright.
Yeah, it is obnoxious, and so now
Oh
we're
my
stuck
God.
there. People are just worried now. Like, is this gonna be it? Like,
Yeah.
me too. I like Metroid, and now, So here's the screenshot. It says,
Halo.
Armstrong is the chick we just saw saying, Sarge, look, she's doing the morph ball.
So Halo is an action science fiction first person shooter. All of that, if you put it in Halo, it fits because Master Chief shows up. He literally one of his most iconic lines is him going, "I need a weapon." You're the fucking Terminator. You're a big fucking pull out a minigun and blast aliens. That's Halo. Metroid is never. kill me, and I gotta, like, rescue some dudes or go blow up a evil fucking pirate core or some shit. Let me get some weapons, gear, and scavenge what I can and get stronger and better and learn the terrain, and then eventually I'll fly the fuck out of this hellhole. It's not you show up and Space Marines jerk you off and go, oh my god, you're Samus! Can I give you cunnilingus? You're so cool! Hey, why don't you maybe just shoot those aliens over there? If you feel like using your gun, that is. I can't stand that. That's embarrassing as fuck.
Oh, geez, Samus, I'm so glad you're here. The Sarge doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And then Samus is gonna look at her, and then he goes, he's standing right behind me, isn't he?
I would bet you good money. There's a scene where that eager cadet from the first cutscene we watched does something like, oh, she touched my hand, or oh, she's looking at me. Oh my god, she's looking at me. It's so embarrassing. Holy fuck.
I know. Well, are you ready for the luscious open world? Have you seen it yet?
It's a big flat. I've seen that trailer. It's like a big nothing desert, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. Just the plainest, most Pokemon-esque looking. Like, this doesn't inspire joy at all. And it's not like Nintendo. Like, have you not played Elden Ring? Like, you could put some stuff in here that will look beautiful. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a
Anything to
little
inspire.
Yeah, that's a little
Let's see.
sad.
I wanna look something up related to this. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So, Metroid Prime 4 is being developed by Retro Studios, who typically made good games like Donkey Kong Country Returns, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Mario Kart 7. They helped on that, but this is them, an American studio, tackling Metroid Prime in the year 2025, and I think they were under a different name. Didn't they make the original Metroid Primes back when those were coming out, but they changed their name or some shit? I don't know the exact history. But the problem is, we're taking a franchise that was started in the 2000s and now trying to mass sell it to an American audience from an American studio instead of, a Japanese audience trying to sell to the mass studio. That means that they're unfortunately going to copy what works, which is God of War and all that other shit of, hey, while you're holding forward to watch this cutscene that you tricked yourself into thinking is gameplay, do you think you can push this one button to watch another slow cutscene of you opening a door or shooting a lock? Yeah,
And Metroid as a franchise has never been like the money maker, which is why we don't really get many entries in the franchise. But yeah, it's gonna be a mass appeal thing, and I think that the more depressing thing is that I think it is gonna sell gangbuster, like even if it gets negatively rated. Because the slop is what sells, like all the Pokemon games sell. Even though they look like shit to the rest of us. People buy this, and children are going to love this. And you would like to tell yourself, oh man, they're gonna learn their lesson from this. Stuff like low-effort slop doesn't sell, but it's like the low-effort slop is the only shit that actually makes money. Avatar makes gigabajillion dollars.
I will say, I do hope it is good. I hope this is maybe a very bad preview, and it is good, because if it is, what this would mean is Nintendo does Halo better than Microsoft does.
That would be funny. Well, people are kind of sort of coping right now, saying, oh no, that guy he's in the tutorial level only. But even then, like, why make it a tutorial thing? Like,
why put him in the game?
Yeah, the tutorial.
That's all there is to it.
Until now, your heads-up display. You have a heads-up display. What do I need a correct chungus for? Like, I don't need it going, oh, jeez. No, just make a thing go beep boop and pay it.
I've played tidbits. I've played tidbits of Metroids here and there. Like, I've played a bit of Super, I've played a bit of Prime. I have played the series, never super into it, but I have definitely played it. And I finished Metroid Dread. And what made me love Metroid Dread, and I knew it was the feel of Metroid, is when you show up on that planet, your one and only contact, he's not even friendly, is a giant fucking AI computer that talks in a very intimidating voice modulator and is just like, go to the planet's surface, shut off the coolant flow. When you've done that, you can now confront this enemy. It's like, you get the empowerment fantasy because you go, damn dude, this sucks, but I'm gonna do it. I'm badass and I can beat this mission. You don't have fucking generic Marvel characters jacking you off through dialogue the entire time, you know?
Yeah. But Chad is making a good point, by the way. Hothicus is the so you can literally just have it point to shit. Yeah, truth nuke. Right? It is like it's ideal setup to just have a heads-up display thing beep at something.
Yeah.
Fine if you have to give it like an AI voice, I guess, and have it read the text to you. I wouldn't mind that if it's a cool voice. Not a quirky like Jarvis, like Iron Man's Jarvis. That would be annoying. Or like that. What was that game with the bracelets? And she goes like, "Oh, did you just talk to me?"
Did I just do that with my mind? I just did that with my mind. That was Forspoken, which is a fucking comedic delight if you ever watch a Let's Play of it. Don't buy it. Don't give them money. But we are in the era now of game design being tell, not show. And I hate it. So many major games cannot go 5 seconds without someone talking. Instead of having good game design and interesting locales, drawing the player in to explore and learn things, it's all about having characters tell you what you're looking at and where to go and how you should feel.
Constantly in your ear.
Nothing.
Over the intercom.
That's so sick of that shit.
I'm such a cocksuck for Elden Ring, I know, but they do it right, where you will go a whole hour, and then maybe a character will talk to you for 20 seconds max.
Yeah. For as much hate as I will admit he deserves, and I won't fight you on it, Death Stranding 2 and Kojima, he understands that you get your little narrative, you get your cutscenes, and then you let the player go. Because you'll have the cutscenes, they'll be like 20 minutes, like it's a movie game, but it's characters setting up the lore and the story and all that stuff. And then when they're done, they just go, okay, Sam, your next mission is to go to Oregonot City, which is northwest of your location. Good luck, have fun, and for the next 2 hours, it's just pure you walking through the desert and exploring things and finding stuff and fighting enemies, and like, there's barely any dialogue. Sam maybe occasionally remarks on things, like if he needs equipment or something, or, you know, the baby's stressed out or whatever, but that's it. Otherwise, it's nothing but atmosphere, and it's why I love those games so much, because you just get engrossed on this journey and discover your own route,
example?
you know? Sure.
Death Space 1, where it is scary, it is quiet, the sound design is well made, space, sci-fi, everything is soaked in reverb and stuff. And then once in a while, you'll see an NPC locked in the other room, and she's like, "Oh, the door won't open, go into the fucking whatever control room," and then that's it. Then it's again another hour of horror.
Yeah.
Because it is so sparse and so far and few in between, and maybe Metroid will be like that, but because it's so sparse, it makes you actually happy to see an NPC. You're like, oh, thank God, not a monster.
Yeah.
By the way,
sorry. No, you're fine.
I was gonna say, this made me remember Metroid Prime 2 Echoes commercial that I thought was cool, because I know at some point they're gonna show, if this game is successful, they're gonna do the Death Space 1 to Death Space 2 thing where they gave Isaac a voice, finally, and the face. They're gonna do that.
Right.
But this commercial is awesome, though. Check this out.
Well, Samus, does have a face, and I think she does talk in some of the games, but they're like the lesser games, like the Wii game. Which Sam's hot as fuck. Yeah, Sam's hot as fuck. And she talks, she talks about, like, there's like Metroid Prime something on the Wii where she has like
you're right.
a
I don't know what the
baby.
fuck. No, you're probably, well, I don't know about the talking. I don't remember that, but I do remember her face.
I mean, you can fucking play as her without the suit on in Smash Brothers, you know?
This commercial is cool, though. I don't know if Nintendo would do this anymore.
No. Sexy woman would not happen. Oh, that's so rad. So for audio listeners, it's a hot woman and the suit is just flying on her body as she walks down a hallway.
Two separate worlds.
I remember this.
One light, where the difference between life and death is a few inches of metal. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Fuck.
Nintendo GameCube.
I want to play Metroid Prime 2 now. That was more effective in 30 seconds than any of that Prime 4 gameplay we just saw.
I know.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Can you imagine
Fuck.
whoever greenlit this commercial, because you
Ah,
know that
don't look at
nobody
me.
would dare release a nanosecond of this without like some Japanese attorney's permission, but like whoever made this, put them in charge. This is cool. This is like edgy. I like it. Not the fucking quirk chungus.
Yeah. another point I was going to bring up is lately I've been playing Lies of P, and it's like I want to beat that game, and it's not because of the gameplay. I think the gameplay Lies of P is very bog standard. It's like, yeah, we made a Souls game. Do you know what a Souls game is? We changed nothing. It's the exact same thing as every Souls game ever made. But I want to beat it because they know how to show and not tell. You know, you talk to NPCs every now and then, you meet characters in the world, but it does the Souls game spirit, which is you walk through an environment and go, ooh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is the factory. Oh, fuck, there's like puppets, which are in-universe androids. They're hanging from the ceiling and they're being mass-produced, but over here you can see where something went wrong, and then there's this fucking monster who's hanging out in this pit, and oh, look at that guy. That guy's fucked up, and he's cool, and like you can find stuff and read the lore behind it and piece together stories, and it's like that's what's drawing me in. You know, the gameplay's not blowing me away, but I'm so invested in the world that I want to finish the game. And I don't see Metroid Prime 4 with this style working on me, where if that first-person shooter gameplay is not entertaining me, I'm going to turn the game off, because I don't want to be in a world where everyone is going, yeah, Samus, woo, you're the coolest, I love you, marry me, here's $50. Okay.
Not if it's just generic shooter Halo.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to give me that trademark Metroid isolation.
This is why indie is winning. This is exactly why indie is winning, because so many indie games that come out now they have a good idea, and they just make a game based around it, and they just let the idea speak for itself. They don't need to hire all this fucking mocap voice actor shit and tell you what to do. They just go, here's the idea, have
maybe
fun.
It's a good thing that indies have low budgets and they can't afford to hire voice actors, but now with AI, maybe we're gonna have a whole generation of like indie developers spamming bad voice acting too.
I don't know, man. Less is more. There's this weird thing, and I know you kids listening out there didn't have this anymore, but we grew up with a thing called an imagination, because our graphics literally were fucking triangles on a screen with huge amounts of dithering and loadings. You could hear, I remember having a PlayStation 1, and you would literally hear during complicated sections it going as it's fucking loading from the disc, and you had to sit in your room in pure silence waiting for the next part of your video game to pop up on the TV screen. So you used your imagination. Resident Evil 2, if you look at it today, it's like, oh wow, this sucks. Now obviously it's a classic, but I'm talking about comparison to modern games. It's a piece of shit. But back in the day it was scary. It was scary and dark and intense and like, oh my god. And all that off of triangles. And it's because they knew how to craft a game, an atmosphere, and show, and not tell you all the time, oh, look out, Leon! There's a zombie coming! You should shoot him in the head before he bites you! That's the difference, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, how about... Let's do Reddit now. Since
Okay,
that was
let's
such
do
Reddit
Reddit
dialogue, I'll pretend that's a good segue. Okay,
Sure.
So here's what happened, Andrew, if you're looking at the screen. Some guys, an artist, posted his art on r/art, okay? And it got removed after he told people, somebody asked him, hey, this is actually really good, could I buy a print of it? And he said, yes, here you go.
Sounds like an artist thing, yeah.
Yeah, he got banned for it, because apparently on r/art, they have a hardcore rule that you cannot mention the word print, because it used to be that people would spam their print shop. They would just like post an image and then say, here's my prints, buy my prints. So at some point years ago they banned it. But there's still reasonable uses of the word, right? Especially if somebody is actually asking
100%.
the artist instead of, I think, like, if somebody doesn't ask you and you just put it there for no reason, that's self-promo. And I get why, you know, some spaces they just don't allow self-promotion because otherwise people spam. Anyway, somebody asked.
I mean, and there's artistic techniques that explicitly rely on that. What if someone makes a screen print? That's a style of art that uses the word print. How else do you describe it?
So Straw Bear, this is the artist, he gets banned and he's now the moderator. I don't know how it works anymore. I haven't really used Reddit in years, but I think you get a little pop-up and you can click on it to message the person that banned you. It says, are you seriously banning me for giving more information on my work? And the mod said, would you like to do the mod voice?
Sure. No, I banned you for breaking our rules, but I can remove all your old posts as well if you'd like.
Just delete the comment and move on. Sorry I mentioned the word print.
Your history has been removed. You're welcome.
Wow.
Asshole.
What an asshole. That's,
Exactly.
oh my god, I hate the smug follow-up of, like, not what you're asking. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where someone is like, hey, can I get a beer? And you're like, oh, we don't serve alcohol here, but I can direct you to a bar if you'd like. Like, it's like, that's not helpful, you know? You're
Well,
just
this
being
is
an
the-
asshole.
Yeah, this is just for the sake of power tripping. Like, hey, you're
Yeah.
welcome. I hope that helps. I just did the...
Yeah.
Anyway, our guy, the artist, replies, just delete the comment and move on. Sorry I mentioned the word... Oh, sorry, I read that part.
Yeah, we read that part.
At this point, this isn't about breaking the rules. This is you having some sort of vendetta against me. My comments broke Rule 9. I get that, and I apologize. This reaction is overstepping boundaries.
I don't even know who the fuck you are. That's major main character energy there.
Okay, says the power-hungry mod who deleted all my posts because I asked the question.
Oh, you've been reported for harassment. Have a wonderful day.
Wow.
So fucking smug. You need to sound more smug.
Well,
And, okay.
this is clearly professional when the dude is being reasonable and asking, hey, like, what did I do? And you go, oh, keep it up, Buster. I'll report you for harassment. Delete your history. Keep it up, Buster.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, well, he did break a rule and then he apologized. This guy raps out his fucking Reddit moderator hat and goes, yeah, maybe I'll delete your whole history. You're welcome, Chud. Anyway, people really fucking hated this. I think this got originally posted to Twitter, and everybody started writing on Reddit, of course, because all the social medias like this rivalry.
It deserved for this, you know?
Yes, absolutely, but it breached containments. Out of all the other social media sites, it made it onto Reddit as well, and everybody started noticing that, wait, is this that one mod that hits people for no fucking reason?
You're on guard.
For example, this is someone on Twitter saying, funny that I'm stumbling upon this one-year-old Reddit drama right now. That arrogance mod was inactive for 3/4 of a year and is back now. His name is Neo-Diogenes. And so what this is an example of a band that he doled out to somebody, and it's an image of a, I don't know, like a Greek goddess or something.
Sure, it's an AI, because if it's not AI, then I don't understand what the ban is, because it looks like a good piece of art to me.
It's really blurry, so I might have to read this one.
Yeah, please do.
So the artist says, I'm the artist of a painting, quote, the muse in a war zone. I'm here for complaining about the unfair ban. I can't give you guys the process of a Photoshop file.
You're on guard.
I'm not using any AI supported. So they like English as a second language person, I think. And that punishment is not right. Sorry for my bad English, and thank you for your time. Here's my portfolio. Take a look. And then he links his DeviantArt. But look,
I can read the next part now. That's so funny. Oh my god.
let me see if I can zoom in more for you. There.
Oh, perfect.
I don't believe you. Even if you did paint it yourself, it's so obviously an AI
Yeah, in quotes.
It's so obviously an AI prompted design that it doesn't matter. If you really are a serious, quotes again, artist, then you need to find a different style.
Oh my god.
Because A, no one is going to believe when you say it's not AI, and B, the AI can do better in seconds what might take you hours. Sorry, it's the way of the world.
What a fucking asshole. My
You know, especially
god.
with your voice, he sounds exactly like Squidward in that one episode where he's butthurt that SpongeBob is better on art.
SpongeBob, you can't use AI to make artwork.
And then SpongeBob's like, well, but I use my hands to draw the circle. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is like, okay, if you suspect it's AI, you know, investigate, ask them, find clues, whatever. But don't say, this is so contradictory. Don't say to the person, hey, your post might be AI, and if it's not, you need to completely and utterly change your art style because it might be AI.
Well,
What
also,
the fuck are you talking about?
also at the end, I don't know if you noticed, he does that AI hater thing where, like, you know how a lot of artists get super, like, shitty and pissy about AI, people using AI? And here's one of them themselves going, Well, the AI can do better in seconds what might take you hours. Yeah, but that's not what art is, though. Art is, even if it looks worse than what an AI could make, you made it.
You're defeating your entire argument by saying that. Because you're saying, oh, you know, AI, your style looks like AI, but even then, AI can just do what you're doing in a matter of seconds, so you may as well not.
I'm not feeling well. All of this, it's scary. I can't handle this. Is this normal?
And fell. Oh my god. Wow, I saved that. That was just poor passenger.
It's like looking at a kid giving you a drawing that you lovingly drew for you. You go, hey, I can draw this better than you, and then you rip it up. What an asshole.
I'm gonna level with you. Your macaroni picture, I could have made that in like 20 minutes. This shit sucks. You really need to go back and forth. This is embarrassing. See, that's an example of like he could have
6 traffic, Cessna November 14531, 10 miles west, 2000, inbound to land, runway 21, 5 kilo 6 traffic.
Okay, so here's what happens. All of a sudden, after the drama, like every YouTuber is talking about it, all the social media is like... You're just professional nannies, professional fucking schoolmarm nuns who swag everyone and snitch. You don't own this, we do. You're not Reddit employees, bitch. You don't own r/pics, and they always throw tantrums like you can't do this to us, but it's still done. We've talked about this on the show. It says a new message from the mod team, and basically, too long didn't read. Reddit has heard you. There's a new team for r/art. Things will be bumpy as we are working on the new system after the mess. Rules, auto moderation, etc. But we will be getting your feedback shortly on everything, especially the unfair bans. So they promised, look, yeah, this guy's an asshole, and we unbanned the original artist, okay, to make it up for him, and we're gonna go through all of the other reasons people were banned for, right? So here you go. This is what happens.
And this is some people might not be aware. r/art is a huge subreddit. This isn't like a niche little infighting thing. This is like one of the front faces of Reddit.
It is one of the front faces of Reddit. It is one of the subreddit that Reddit, the actual company, considers one of their official subreddits. Would you like to read this one?
Sure. So this is from the auto moderator of art, and it says, print. Update on unbanning users. The mod team has been going over the bans for the year. Repealing unjust bans has been a high priority. For the year 2025, 5,156 bans were issued. Only 63 had a valid reason for a ban. Holy fuck. All the others got repealed. This means only 1.2% of all bans issued had a valid reason in 2025. Oh my god.
Yep. Wow. So now you may be wondering, how the fuck did they go through 5,156 bans and like adjudicate each one within a span of a few days? Well, the answer is because apparently people were getting banned for one-word replies. So somebody
Did they just say the word print and that's it?
I have that screenshot. Somebody said, well, it was mostly one guy, that one of our moderators, that went through it, and it was just a matter of like scrolling, because everybody just got banned for like a word that people didn't, that the mods didn't like. By the way, I know I rag on Reddit a lot, and people think it's like because I get shit on it or whatever, but that's not the main reason. Like, that's not fun. But the main reason is because of this. Because it is so easy for like a little gaggle of douchebags, for histrionic assholes, to destroy so many people's just like enjoyment of the site. On no other social media has this feature, by the way. Like, if I'm on Twitter and I make a comment somebody doesn't like, they can block me, but I can still look at their profile and I can still follow whoever I want. They cannot ban me from following others, which on Reddit is possible. They can just ban you from an entire topic. Like, no, you're not allowed to participate in art anymore, sorry. Or they also do the cross subreddit ban. I'm sure you know about like how you'll just be subscribed to r/knitting because they're really into knitting, and the person will ban you for saying, oh, well, you're also subscribed to the Joe Rogan podcast, fuck you, Chut, I banned you, also reported for harassment. No other social media works like this. We're like Reddit loves
looking at your post history, and they'll find shit from 2 years ago and go, oh, you said that over there? We we don't want you here. And like, all right.
Andrew, they don't even have to look. Like, they have auto moderators set up for the sole purpose of, if you comment in a subreddit, the bot immediately jumps on you and checks your post history to see if you're like subscribed to r/conservative or r/Joe Rogan or whatever. Oh,
Which is so funny and how petty it is, because a Reddit account is free to make. Like, if this was a subscription service, or you had to prove identity or any of that shit, I get it. I get what they're going for. But if they do that to me, I'm just gonna make a new Reddit account. It takes 5 minutes. It's irrelevant in every way.
Well, making the account isn't the part, though. The account making is easy, but it's the point that you're not allowed to, like, participate and actually talk to people. If you actually talk to people, well, okay, you can if you stop having those beliefs you have. You're not allowed to. That's why I like other websites. Like, yeah, on Facebook you get banned. On Twitter you get, blocked by people. But I do like that on Twitter you can still screenshot that person's tweets and bully them and make fun of it. Not bully, but like make fun of it. Whereas,
oh no, you said bully. Kyle likes that you can bully people on Twitter.
Well, I like that too. Okay, you can dunk on people, but it's a good thing though. It's a good thing that like left-wing retards can screenshot conservatives and make fun of them, and vice versa, and neither of them can ban each other from the website. Whereas now, this is the reason Reddit is just this fucking demented left-wing echo chamber.
Well, what's really funny is Twitter doubled down on what you're saying, because not long ago they updated it so that if an account blocks you, you can still just see all of their posts. So it's like, what's the point of blocking? It doesn't do anything at all.
The only difference is like I think you cannot see their tweets or some. I don't know. It doesn't let them.
It doesn't really do
tweet
anything.
You. No, but like that. I mean, it makes sense because okay, what's the difference between that and me just opening up your profile in a private tab? They just remove an extra step for me. Yeah, it makes sense.
Please take a moment to check
okay,
your
if someone blocks me,
seatbelt is
I guess
fastened
it's
as
fine.
we are starting the descent.
People foolishly think in the modern era there is privacy on the internet, and there really isn't when it comes to social media. They think they can keep things within groups, that things won't breach containment, that they have it intended for certain people. They need to remember, if you make a tweet or Reddit post or this or that, just keep in mind, there's a chance the entire fucking planet will see it. It doesn't matter what filters you have, what blocks you have, any of it. Doesn't matter. The whole world can see it. No, there is.
If you block someone, I think the way Twitter does it now is fair. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to reply to me. I don't want to see your stupid fucking reply in my section, under my own tweets. But also, what difference does it make if you can still view my tweets? It doesn't. Right. You can always do that. And what to your point, yeah, I was talking before the show, before we started recording, to people about how Discord is. There's so many leaks. People fall out of friendships and they're e-dating or whatever, and DMs just get leaked. So now the way I do it, even if I accidentally screen share my Discord, there's like nothing in the DMs, because the way I talk to people now is I talk to people in DMs like it's a public forum. Like I would be replying to a public Reddit comment. I fully expect at some point people to see this. That's how I talk to people even in private. Not so much on Signal, because that's my very close family and friend circle, so there's maybe a little spicier. Anyway, back to our moderator. Oh, okay. This is one of the moderators that got removed, Andrew. He's not too happy. He says, I can confirm that no one resigned. The top active mod, Neo Diogenes, reordered the list, then removed everyone on the mod list except his bot. Then admins took over the subreddit. Oh, sorry, I was wrong, by the way. So, this asshole himself removed every other mod in a rage quit baby fit little taking the home. Classic.
The captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop. When the seatbelt sign is turned off, please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing first-class wings. We look forward to seeing you again, and wish you a pleasant stay in Twin Lakes.
Oh no, that's not a spoiler. Okay, we're at the end. So in case you're wondering what he looks like, he's obviously got the docs. I'm not going to show any docs. Just his name. This is what he looks like. He's old. He's not just like a dork in his 20s.
My landing gear. Cool.
He has been married somehow, and years prior. His name's Andrew Ewalter, and here's his alt art. Would you like to read it?
So he says, when drawing from the live model, sometimes you get posts that present you with, well, interesting angles. Like this one. So you tell yourself, okay, like this for nudity? One way to find out, it's a male model, although the preferred pronoun is they, and it is a very rough sketch art of, like, he was just staring up a modern artish.
Great
It's
flight.
like a modern
This
art
airline's
sketch of
pretty
him
good.
just staring up
I'll
some
consider
dude's
flying
model.
with them again.
Like,
It really
very,
is. With a very tiny penis, what looks like.
yeah.
But look, here's
That was
why
not a
perhaps you
great
might not
fight,
expect this
just
take,
saying.
but this art is fine. If you're not like,
It is.
I'm not great at art. If this is all you want to do and this is like your style and you like it, nothing bad with it. This is technically art and maybe this is just fun for you. It's a fun hobby. But it is clearly the thing that this is your art and then you're very butthurt at the Muse in Warzone painting.
Yeah, so I can see the thread here in his brain. He draws modern art stuff with like interpretive colors and angles and whatnot. Shit that you would see in art museums where it's like, this is the 1960s period deco shit. You know, not just, classical figures or lifelike or fantasy or any of that stuff. And then someone posts a very, very well-made piece that has that kind of AI, draw me a woman in a war zone type feel to it, and he is definitely just not a fan of that. Oh, this looks like that. It's not art. It's not like, again, hipstery like I like.
Not for nothing, but it still reminds me of that like Squidward, where he scribbles
not
a bunch of
Golden
modern
Irish.
art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, nothing wrong with it.
Definitely what
Art-
happened here.
Art like this, it is completely fine to make, and there's nothing wrong with it as long as you don't get a haughty attitude about how no modern art is real art. This is actually, you're missing all the nuance and meaning of this man's butthole that I shoddily drew. No, it's fine if that's what you're into and it relaxes you as a hobby, but then you can't be going around telling people, oh, yours must be AI made. Like, dude, AI could make yours easily. You think this is difficult for fucking Sora or whatever? No. Well, we have a happy ending. So, Straw Bear got unbanned, and now he's selling prints of the moderators giving up. You can buy a print of the moderators saying, you win, we all resign, with minus 38,000 downvotes. You can get it on a fine art paper for 25 bucks.
Nice.
Yeah, so happy ending.
Yeah, everyone wins. We should ban him again just for fun.
I didn't realize it at minus almost 40,000 downvotes. That's crazy. Anyway, that was a fun little story, and well, unless you wanted to bring anything up, I think we can wrap, can't we?
No, I want to bring a delicious sandwich up to my face because I'm extremely hungry. So this is probably a good place to stop.
Yeah, probably sounds good. Okay, well, sorry to everybody. We had to delay recording for a day. If you're listening live,
Hello, we're bleeding right now. We are dying. We are full of cancerous tumors. We need to go to the hospital and we need emergency surgery because we have lost a significant chunk of us. A huge piece. A huge loss for our community. That's right, Doug is not on this episode, but that's okay. We'll make it through. We'll make it through without him.
that's true. You know the funny part? I did ask him, would you want to do a crossover? Because they're also recording at this time. But they use a different service. They use like StreamYard. And I told him I don't feel like setting up and fussing with all the fucking audio routing. We'll do it another time.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
sorry,
also,
Chad, I cucked you out of a Doug episode, but we'll have one eventually.
Yeah, and also some of you out there may notice a significant absence this episode, a loud, deafening silence, if you want to put it poetically. One of my best friends in the community, Solid JJ, is not guest starring in this episode as he's often done, I think 4 times now. Yeah, I asked him, he was unfortunately busy, so he's not in this one either. And I think that's all the roster changes we have to announce. I think that's it, right?
No, okay, fine. Okay, alright, all jokes aside. Charlie isn't here either.
Oh, right, he left the show. That's right. I almost forgot. Forgot to mention that. Sorry. Charlie left the, what 56 episodes ago? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, and that's all the roster change. There was one more important one. Dwayne Wade got traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a big announcement in the world of sports. So he is no longer on the podcast. Dwayne Wade, he hit the home run record for the opening season. Very great athlete, but he is no longer on this podcast, unfortunately. We just got a really good trade offer. So, yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm all out of people in my mind, in my life at least, or that I remember being on the show.
Yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was nice. I did the typical movie marathon. When we did the previous episode, we had started it, and then later on we did more of it. So I've got like 6 movies that I've watched under my belt. I could both complain about and praise if you want, but Kai, I want you to go first because you DM'd me saying you specifically had Thanksgiving things to talk about.
Oh yeah, I mean, I figured we could both talk about it.
Sure.
I did a Friendsgiving this year. We went to all of my friend group. We took an Airbnb cabin in Tennessee, and that was fun. Well, the attractions weren't fun. There wasn't really a whole lot fun to see necessarily or do, but hanging out in the cabin and in the hot tub and getting hammered, that was fun, and just yapping and catching up.
Is Tennessee where Dollywood is? Am I thinking that right?
It is.
Did you guys go?
It is.
You should have gone.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so in order, I think we went to... What the fuck did we do? Okay, so Tennessee, the way it works is it has horrific traffic. Driving a single mile in the city will take you about like an hour, literally. And you will see things like an upside down building or a gigantic like sideway Titanic replica. And you can see all that sort of stuff, but then you go in and you pay like $30 for entry, and then you find out, oh, this actually kind of low-key sucks. So what did we do? We went to a mirror maze that was mid. We went to, I don't know, one of those things like a theater thing where you sit down and you shoot the screen. Those were fine.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a ride that lasts 10 minutes, I think.
This sounds very, very tourist town. Like, this sounds like shit I've done in Orlando type deal.
It is a tourist trap. It's a huge tourist trap. It is very extra, let's just say, because you will notice once you go... Have you been to Tennessee ever?
No, I want to go to Dollywood specifically, but I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people who like it, mostly because they go to Dollywood, and then some people are like, yeah, it's boring. So
the nature is fine, but the people are a little extra. You know, like I said, it's a bit too zany because when you're looking around at almost every other car has a novelty license plate. So you get the feeling, like at first it's funny because you'll be looking at the guy in front of you holding up traffic for half an hour and his license plate is like Hubba Hubba 1 or something. But then you look around and next to him is a guy called like Dragon King on his license plate, and it's stuff like that, and it's funny at first. Second time also funny, third time, fourth time not so much anymore, fifth time you go, oh, this whole fucking town has like main character syndrome, don't they? Like almost every other car is trying to be extra funny. But anyway, like nobody did anything bad to us, and nobody was rude, but the state itself, as a vacation spot, overrated. Only go if you have a fun friend group, let's just say. I wouldn't recommend it for you as on your own.
Sure.
Just for the sake of seeing it. We went to a natural disaster museum. I don't know what I forget what it's called, but that's the one that was in a gigantic building that from the outside is basically, it looks like an upside down building that collapsed, like half collapsed, and you go in and they have the sound effects playing, it's all creaky and shit. That was the one that's $35. And you go in and you realize, oh fuck, this is for children. We got duped, because it's like 6 of us and we're all in our 30s now, in our late 20s and 30s. And we go in and what is it, let's say,
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Kyra, your dispatcher. You know, just a quick reminder about today's job. You're carrying cargo in bulk on this flight. Shipment is from our partner site, and time critical. You must reach Benton Harbor ASAP. Skids are designed to withstand turbulence, but keep a steady flight speed, and adjust accordingly. A timely and secure delivery will ensure that everyone is satisfied. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet. As a reminder, fly safely, team.
Kilo Romeo Alpha Charlie traffic. Cessna November 84542 is taxiing to runway 4, Kilo Romeo Alpha Charlie traffic.
Sounds more at home in Tennessee, for sure.
It does. Well, we went in there, we sat down, and the food is like okay, but they do a thing. There's like me. Look, you know by now, I really love America and I love Americans, but there's like a list of maybe 3 things, and that's a maybe that still rile me up to this day. And one of them is Americans putting sugar in everything. And that's the Guy Fieri gimmick. Like you think, oh, what's so unique about this? Is he like really good at ribs, at fries? What's he good at? And it turns out the answer is like corn syrup on everything.
So Guy Fieri, you're not wrong. You were absolutely not wrong. But Guy Fieri, I've dissected him over time. His gimmick and what seems to work and sell is he takes regular recipes and adds one unnecessary, wacky, and extreme step. And I'll give you a great example. He's got a product called Guy Fieri's Trash Can Nachos. So what do you think that is, Kaya? Trash Can Nachos by Guy Fieri. Just give me a guess.
Banana
That
peels.
doesn't help either.
Okay, that's a good guess. Like, something to do with trash cans. That's stupid, though, and you're wrong. What it is you make regular nachos, and then you put them in a tiny little trash can. The end. There is no difference.
It's like dipping sauce.
No, not even. So when you build them, they come in this kit where all the ingredients come in a tiny metal cylinder, which is the trash can, and the instructions are like, hey, make the nachos, but do it in the trash can. Haha, aren't we so wacky? There's no difference at all. They just want you to do it in the trash can to be like, hey, it's Guy Fieri's way of doing it. Add a little trash can. But it's like, it's just nachos. There's no difference beyond that. And that's Guy Fieri's whole thing. He'll take a normal recipe and he'll be like, I'm making corn dogs, but instead of cornbread, we're using non-bread. Whoa! Guy Fieri. Like, that's his whole shtick. He changes one thing, you know?
Okay, I see. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything too, like, wacky like that. My friend got a mac and cheese pizza. Which
Yeah,
I had
stuff
to,
like that. Oh, I made pizza and mac and cheese, but instead of separate, I put them together. Whoa! Like, that's Guy Fieri.
Well, look, I cannot shit talk that because that was the only thing I could eat that wasn't overly sugary, and I ate like half of her slices. I was like, can I, Mariah, can I have like half your pizza? I'm so hungry. I ordered, what did I order? Waffles and... Shit, what was it? Waffles and bacon?
Waffles and
Waffles
shit? That's disgusting. Oh my god.
No, I mean, it tasted like shit.